I feel as though when I started my career as a software engineer, I really felt like I was a corporate sellout. The fact that, I was kind of ticking along in life, I was achieving the next stage, the next stage, the next stage of life without actually really thinking about what more am I doing for my community.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Tahseen. I am working with Deen Developers and I'm one of the co-founders of the organization.
It's a team of 5 people who co-founded Deen Developers. I'm Alamin and one of the co-founders. Ibrahim is the first person essentially who came up with the idea of Deen Developers. Muntasir joined, he's a developer. And Tahseen is also one of our co-founders. We have Umar who is also a developer, as the name suggests.
So having the epiphany that, I need to be doing something more with my time, I reached out to a bunch of different people within the industry, and I found that a lot of Muslims were feeling this way, that they were gaining all of these amazing skills from work. They didn't want to quit their high-paying tech jobs and quit the job that was teaching them all these skills, but they did want to do something more. So that's when I met my co-founders at Deen Developers, and alhamdulillah, together we formed Deen Developers, an organization where we want to solve community problems by leveraging the community and the skills that we've gained at work.
The biggest obstacle, if it was that, is how do we leverage this new skilled community that we have of Muslims above and beyond just their day jobs, and how do we convince them to contribute to that on a bigger level outside of their day jobs?
I think we always wanted to make sure our vision was just slightly out of reach. That was the point. I think that's what really makes us try and motivate ourselves. And yeah, sure, sometimes that does make us feel like, are we being too ambitious or not? But there's always someone in the team who reminds us, no, this is the point. What you're trying to achieve has to be ambitious, has to feel a little bit unattainable. Otherwise, it would have already been done. And if you really want to change the world, you have to find a vision that seems just slightly out of reach and really push yourselves to fulfill and realize that vision.
Over 40 people have been able to get jobs thanks to the events that we've run in the past. So as you can imagine, this is just 40 people in our community. Imagine the type of impact we could have if our vision scales worldwide.
There was a non-Muslim guy who came to our hackathon where for the last year he was stacking boxes at Amazon. He had done a design bootcamp, he was really struggling to find a job, but coming to this hackathon and building a product of value, as well as changing his mindset and showing him that he can use his skills for the benefit of society, he leveraged the experience that he had at the hackathon to land a job as well.
Growing up, I always saw my parents serving community, so for me it was a given. Whenever I get the chance, I should do the same. It's a space I'm very close to, it's something I know something about, and so it's my way of delivering and giving back to the community.
And we want to see a future where generations of Muslims become like that, right? They become willing to sacrifice their skills and their time to solve problems within their local community and solve problems in the global community. That's the kind of future that we want to see, right? And whether I see that in my lifetime, I'm not sure, but inshallah we can work towards building that.